Hi friends! I am bringing you another one of my shopping hauls because I went again this week. Because they gave me Kohls cash last time, I went there and I had $10 to spend for free. And because I did decide I wanted to take back that blue shirt that I showed you last time, the one that was only $16, and sometimes I would have thought that was good, but I just decided it was a little bit too big for me. It was a size like 2XL or something. And I like things big a lot of times, but that just seemed a little too big. All right, enough of that explanation. Now let me show you what I did buy at Kohls for my $10 Kohls cash. I wanted just like a normal tank top in a color. I bought this tank top. So see how it says it was $6.30? Then that means it was actually only $3.15. Which is about the right price, I feel like, for a tank top like this. Because the next thing I got was this. So $3.50, was that $1.75 is what I paid for it. And it's just one of those little hair things that you slide in. And I used to wear chopsticks and things a lot to put my hair up. But when I go out anymore in my little fanny packs, even putting a chopstick in them sometimes is too long for some of the ones that I have, like this one. So this will be able to slide in here. And I have less trouble getting headaches with something like this than I do a ponytail holder. Sometimes ponytail holders just ache and hurt me. But again, with my new hot flashes that I seem to be going through, I'll be out anywhere and the back of my neck starts getting really hot and I need to lift that hair up. So you just slide this in. Should I have showed you? You just take and twist. I know this isn't a hair video. You just take and twist and then pull it from one side and slip it on in. And to me, it doesn't have to look great. It's more for just getting my hair off of my neck when I'm getting sweaty. Yes, lots of tangents. Okay, I knew that looking at what I had bought and looking at what I had, I wanted on the trip like a moto jacket and some scarves. So I did see a couple of moto jackets at Kohls, but they were way more than I wanted to spend. And the sale that they had going on was like a buy one, get one half price. So that's really only 25% off each of them. And I didn't want to. I mean, and they were then, they were like $80 or something. So way more than I wanted to spend. But in the scarf section, I found this one, $3.20. So again, $1.60 is what it ended up costing me. And I kind of knew what colors I was looking for. And it was going to be like rust, forest green, mustard yellow, like those kind of things, just based on the other things that I'm trying to match up, which is, let's see, this pile of clothing, so you can kind of see the colors I've got going on in there. So I felt like that was a good price for this. It was a little bit thicker than what I really wanted, but I think I can make it do. Because I felt like it should either be bigger or smaller. But then I also saw this one that I felt like had a lot of those colors. And while, again, it is even bigger yet than the other one, this one is big enough that it's considered like a blanket shawl or something, which I think will be good because, again, as hot as I get, I sometimes get very cold still also. I used to be cold all the time. But then I can do more of a blankety wrap around me and feel all cozy. And I like the colors, because I felt like it really matched up with some of the other things that I had. This one was a little bit more at $7.20. So was that $3.60? Is half of that, I think. So that was my Kohls shopping haul, and I only had to pay 11 cents for it using my Kohls cash then. So all that stuff was a good price, right? Then I went to Ross. The only thing I got at Ross was this fanny pack. And I like the pink color. I think it's kind of fun. And I think it will also kind of match the clothes. It was $8, so $7.99. It is a Free People brand, which always has, I think, fun, funky little styles. And the price tag on it still says that it would have been $88. I don't know if it's focusing, but you'll just have to trust me, I guess. But it has little front patches and zippers, and inside it, it has a zipper pocket, the regular pocket, and a third pocket. So I like that, and I kind of like the thick and belty. I'm just going to try to put it over my head, but I'm not going to do that. I think it's a prize. I think it's very cute. Then at Marshall's, I just got this set of eye masks. They were marked down to $3. And there are 6 sets in here, and I wanted some of these that I could bring also on the airplane because, you know, everything dries out on the airplane. And the only ones that I still have left are like the set that was like 60 of them in one jar. So I, you know, that's not something I want to bring. I wanted to be able to bring just like one. So I have that, and I saw this there, and it's called a Revive Pack. It was clearance out at 50 cents, and I just thought, heck, I'll try it. But I am trying it actually right now because I didn't want to have like a bad reaction and then be on a trip out of the country and not react well to it. Said to put it like on a veiny area of your arm. I feel like it's not very sticky. Well, it was only 50 cents, although I did get 2 of them because it came with 4 patches each. So 8 patches altogether. And what it says is bounce back after a night out. I don't know, could be totally stupid, but at least I only spent $1 to figure it out. What I thought is if I'm got jet lag and feeling a little sleepy, that if this was supposed to be like a perk me up, that it would be better for me than drinking a bunch of caffeine. I don't know. And then the last thing, probably again, only because they were just $3, they're pre-wax strips. Never tried these, but for $3, I thought it would be an interesting thing to try out and see how it works, especially on like my knees. I don't mind shaving, but I'm not a careful shaver, so I always cut myself at least 1 or 2 places when I do shave. And around my knees, I just almost stop shaving anymore because otherwise, yeah, I'll have like 12 cuts on them. I don't know what I'm doing. I have bony knees. For as thick of a girl as I am, in some areas, my knees have lots of turns and nicks and crevices. So I was going to try these out. Then, based on yesterday's shopping trip, I should have learned it from the last one, but I didn't. But I am going to start going to the GoodWill first and then going to the other stores because I just find too many good deals right now at the GoodWill that then I probably wouldn't have had to have paid as much as I did at the other stores for. So at the GoodWill, the next thing that I got is just this tank top. I got it because it was $3, and I think it'll go with, you know, lots of things. And it's not, some of my, tank tops have been getting kind of tight on me or short. And I hate it when they're kind of short and I don't like them like placed on my stomach. So I liked the length of this. I liked the looseness of this. I like the feel of this material. It's very soft and normal, good fibery feeling, not any kind of like polyester weirdness going on. It's like super stretchy. The brand is not in it, like it was cut out, and it was only $3. So I feel like I like it. Then I got this denim jacket. Orange was the half price tickets this week. So even though it says $3.99, then it would have been $2, and then I got another 20% off of everything. So this $2.99 thing also would have been actually 20% cheaper than that. So what's that? This was $1.60, I guess, instead of $2, if that math was right. And it's just a jean jacket. I think the brand was Maurice's. Is that what I just saw? Yes, Maurice's Jean jackets aren't really something that I think ever need to necessarily be buttoned up, and if it did, it would, be right on the verge of not being comfortable when it was on. But I feel like if it's too much bigger, I wouldn't like the size of it. Again, it's got some stretch, which makes it more comfortable than some of like the Levi's ones that were just, real hard and brittle. And as a layering piece, I think it's cute. Now this green jacket, also $4, so it was $2, which then made it $1.60. It is Live a Little 1X. And this was getting me closer to like the moto jacket kind of thing, but not really. And this, probably had it even been $4, that would probably been the cutoff that I wouldn't have bought it, just because it doesn't feel as comfortable. Like, it does feel a little more stiff. I think it looks cute, and I like the color with all of my other things that I've got picked out. It's not as comfortable. I feel a little more structured, but I do like how it looks. And $1.60. I felt like I should just get it just in case. Even if I don't end up bringing it on the trip, I think it would look cute for some time. All right, I must have really liked this one because it's $5 and it wasn't, a half price thing. But color-wise, I liked it. It is a lot heavier than the burgundy one that I got last week that I would have showed you in that video. That's a little bit of the same style. But that one's just kind of a silky suede, where this one's got like, kind of a lining to it, but it isn't like big and bulky. It's just, you can tell that with that lining that it would keep you a lot warmer. But I still think that it's kind of cute. I do like it. Why I'm saying I think is because it being $5, but the other ones were $1.60, which actually didn't take the 20% off of that. Yeah, so actually, I guess that would only make it then $4. That makes it seem a lot better than $5, right? And then, getting me way closer to the moto jacket look, maybe the most expensive thing I bought. This was $6. And for some reason, it honestly reminds me of something that, like, I don't know, me or my husband or brother or somebody would have had 20 years ago. I don't even know. Like, I feel like I could have taken this to a GoodWill already once. But it does what I wanted the moto jacket to do for a lot less than the $80 or whatever it was at Kohls that I saw one for, that honestly looked like the one at Kohls, even like the leathery looked like a very hard, uncomfortable plastic. And where I don't think this one looks just like the best ever in the whole wide world. I think it looks okay. And it is actually pretty comfortable. Like, I like how it feels on my arms. They're, stretchy and not a problem. So I think that was cute. And then I think I can stop looking for a moto jacket. So honestly, I still have some things, but the only thing really on my list that I want to find still for travel is a pair of like taller compression socks, because I don't want to have any like blood clots on the airplane. This one also, it was $3. It's a size 1 from Maurice's, which is in their plus size thing. Again, everything I said about the other two tank tops in this, I wanted some tank tops for layering pieces, and a little bit of like some color is good, and $3, I thought that was good. Before I put it on for you, the next thing is this sweater that had been $5, but orange ticket, which means that it's half price, and it's 888 woman, and it's a 2X. But I liked the texture of it, but it's still like a pretty thin sweater. It's longer, but it's comfortable, and again, I like it. Should I stop saying I like it? I clearly just bought these things, so the reason that I bought them is because I like it, so I could probably stop saying it. I think it'll go, again, with lots of versatile items. I can show you, though, while I have this on, maybe. I also picked up these scarves because, let's see, I think this one was 99 cents. It's with the colors that I've picked out, it I think will match well, and it is more the thickness that I was thinking, where I mentioned, you know, the one that I got from Kohls was a little bit thicker, because I feel like those look more like they should just be with coats, not like actual outfits, where this one I think can be, you know, like an outfitty scarf. So 99 cents at Goodwill. Then I got this one that is a lot more sheer, but again, it's like got all the colors that I already kind of had going on, which I thought was good. And yeah, silky-ish. And then one more. Did I need 3? No, probably not. Did I? Especially when I already had the other 2. But this one was only, you know, 49 cents then, because it was a orange ticket. And again, I felt like the colors just like really were working with all of my other clothes, and that I could try it on. And I feel like in a suitcase, the scarves are going to roll up to, you know, not very much, and then really help maybe pull an outfit together or just look better. That's what I think. Yes, it's another tank top, but it's a little different color. It's even thinner, yet it has this really cute back to it. It was an orange ticket, which means it was half off of $3, so $1.50, and then another 20% off of that, which would then be like $1.20 is all that it was. And it is such a thin material. Again, I think I can make it, it'll just take up such a little tiny space in the suitcase that it's worth it. But I did one more tank top too. All right, the last tank top is just kind of a charcoal gray. It also has just the stripe down the back. If I do take off the jackets, $3, but again, the 20% off of that, so 30, 60, $2.40. And again, I like the material. I'll check and see the brand when I take it off, and we'll look ahead at the brand of the next one, so I don't tell you, because my last shirt then is a Joy Spun, size extra large, 16-18, and it's just going to be this like charcoal gray sweater. So this kind of surprises me about the other one, because it is just a Shein, and it says it's a size medium from Shein, which, I mean, I think I'm an extra large there, and I felt like this was honestly just a smidgen, if I thought bigger than smaller, so I can see why it was probably somebody who bought it from Shein thinking it was going to be a medium. It would not work for. I am weirdly cutting in here, because after trying this back on later, I think that this was probably a dress, and like a medium dress on Shein then, instead of just a tank top. But I mean, I like long tank tops. I just didn't realize it was going to be this long. Like, I put it on with this pair of shorts and then thought, oh my goodness. All right, well, that's long. All right, so this one, did I mention before, it's the orange ticket again. So it was half price off of the $5, $2.50, another 20% off, $2. And it's just very, very lightweight, and there's not a lot to say about it. I realize I just think it'll be good to match a bunch of other things, and I like the material and the stretch and the feel, and I think it'll layer under things. So all of that I just got from the Goodwill was then under $30, because my bill wasn't, because I also bought this ashtray, because it was just too cool not to, and it was $10, and I thought $10 is actually a really decent price for it. Maybe because I still get emails, even though I've ordered them from like the Bespoke Post, I think. It's like that kind of, it's a subscription box, and it's kind of geared more to men, and it's more like upscale. But they've got a lot of cool looking stuff on it, so I don't mind getting the emails and looking at their fun stuff, even though I've never bought from them. And they recently had a cool looking ashtray that was like $200. It was like in a Seth Rogen. If I'm a good person, I'll try to look for it, because it's just so you can see what I think is a cool looking ashtray, I guess. But But $200, no way would I ever spend that on an ashtray. So maybe that's why I thought $10 for this one was great, because it's so funky and fun. And no, I don't smoke, and I wouldn't even allow people to smoke in my house. So why do I have an ashtray? Simply because it's cute. And that's the only reason. But it reminds me of like my grandparents' house a little bit. They definitely had something like this. But I'm going to just pretend in my head that this one was my grandparents'. And I think it's fun. So that was my entire shopping haul for yesterday, except for my groceries, which I will not bore you with. But yeah. So again, if I go shopping again for my trip, other than for compression socks, then maybe you guys need to stop me, because I've got more than enough for this trip. More than enough. Like, I can't pack all of this stuff, or it's going to do the opposite of what I want, which is to pack small and light and have things that go with everything. If I use all of this stuff, I'll have enough stuff to spend like a year there and have a different outfit, not just the 2 weeks. So, okay. Thanks for stopping by again and seeing what I bought, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.